Hey, what's going on, Awakenings? How y'all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I don't even know why I'm saying that. No, this is John, your man with the word on the street. Now, what we're doing is we're going around asking people randomly how do they feel if they had 1 minute to talk to Jesus and what their response would be. So what we're about to do is go check that out real quick. So get at your boy in a second. Corey, if you had 1 minute to talk to Jesus, what would you ask him about?
1 minute to talk to Jesus, I asked him, what was the point of life? You know, that'd be my 1 minute. That's all I wanted to know. What was the point? You know what I'm saying? What was my meaning when I got put here? You know, what was I supposed to do?
That's what's up, man. That's a good question. Now flip this. What do you think he'll say?
What do you think he'll say? I think he'll say, I just put y'all there just to, you know, be happy, love each other, be kind to one another, you know, and enjoy the life that I gave you. You know, that's the best thing. That's the best answer I could come up with, you know, just on my knowledge.
If you were given 1 minute to talk to Jesus, what would you talk about?
Talk about all the bad stuff I did in the past.
Straight up?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Okay, now, what would his response be?
It says Jesus is the person he is. He will forgive me for the things I did in the past. And I think he'll let me take back my hands of time and do it all over.
How old are you, brother?
21.
21 right here, man. You look 15, but that's all right, though. That's all right. 21 right here. Honest answer, man. Thank you so much, Antoine. I appreciate it, man. If you had 1 minute to talk to Jesus, what would you talk about?
There's a lot of questions I'd like to ask. It's just the first thing I asked him, like, just what he wanted the perfect human, maybe. You know, just like, what would you think?
What do you mean, like in a perfect human?
Like, what would you want us to do? Like, we've got a lot of things going, but what you want us to do?
Okay, in return, what do you think his answer would be?
Probably like live life the best you can, maybe like just try to do the best you can, and if you know you got mistakes coming, just ask for forgiveness in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's what's up. How old are you, brother?
18.
18 right here. 18, young and intelligent. If you were given 1 minute to talk to Jesus, what would you talk about?
I would probably talk to him about his death.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? And in turn, what do you think he would say to you?
I think he would tell me that it was for the right reasons. And that, like, I don't really know what he would say, and that's probably why I would ask it.
Right.
And so I just would want to hear more of, like, what exactly happened.
The purpose and everything behind it?
Yeah, because like, we have stories about it, but we don't really
We don't know the actual thing, what happened step by step. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Wow, that's a deep question right there. If you had 1 minute to talk to Jesus, what would you talk about?
I'm a Christian, so I would thank him for everything that he's done for me, for dying in my place for my sins. And I would honor and glorify him for what he deserves for doing that for me.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now, in response, what do you think Jesus would say to you?
Well, he would probably say, I don't know, I mean, the Bible says that when we stand before God someday, you know, he will, you know, God isn't going to see me, he's going to see what Christ did for me. Dying, you know, covering my sins for me in payment for my sins. So I think God will say, you know, you have done well if I have lived my life well, but not based on what I have done, but based on what Christ has done for me. And then what have I done on top of that to glorify him with the choices I've made.
That was a wonderful answer. I think she wrote that down. I don't know. But no, if you were given 1 minute to talk to Jesus, what would you talk about?
I love you. I love him.
You love him?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, in return, what do you think he'll say to you?
I love you too.
Look at that. See, it was that quick. Look. The question was, if you had 1 minute to talk to Jesus, what would you do? What would you say? She said, I love you. That's it. That's all I want to talk about. And in return, she feels Jesus will say, I love you too. And that's how simple it is. Say, I love you, Jesus. He loves you back. And I would really want to sit down and talk to Jesus about what the purpose of us as a people, like with the separation of everything and how we came back together. What was our quest in life to be? And I do believe his answer is to love. Jesus and God, the Holy Trinity, is love. So if anything I take out of this message is to love one another and be kind to those that you may not even know. This is John Bell saying Peaceful Awakenings, Word on the Street. See y'all in a minute.